Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Magic 2015. So for Friday Night Magic this week, I will be playing with a Turbo Fog deck. So it's one of those mechanics which I've never really played with before. So we're going to start off with a forest. I'm not going to be able to do anything this turn. I've got Kozilek already in hand, which is quite nice. So the Turbo Fog deck is a weird kind of game mechanic where we're making use of cards like Fog and Safe Passage to basically prevent any huge damage coming our way, and then just building up lots and lots of RAM to get out building up lots and lots of mana to get out cards like Kozilek, huge endgame win cons to finish off the game. So we're going to drop down let's drop down an island. So does this, whenever deals... Oh, right, okay, that's cool. So I can actually kill this off with the Satyr Wayfinder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop you right now. I'm hoping I get a white mana of some description. Would be quite nice. So we can start dropping down safe passages if necessary. Nope, I did not find anything. So that's kind of a disappointment. So I've ended up just chucking away one of my obelisks, another one of my win cons, a Satyr Wayfinder, Think Twice, and Elvish Visionary. I can flash back through Think Twice, which is quite nice. I don't know what kind of deck we're dealing with here, so he has to swing in with that. So I will be killing it with the Satyr Wayfinder because I don't want this getting any bigger. I thought he had a really huge Titanic Growth. Oh great, so I'm just going to lose my Satyr Wayfinder. At least it won't do any damage to my face, which is a good thing. There we go. So I've got a wall, which is also good. Oh crap! I've got no bloody mana though, have I? This is filthy because that can get bigger. But I might have to basic mana cycle and try and find a white mana. So let me just think. So I won't be able to play Wall of Omens. This what I should have done. No, that still wouldn't have helped because I would have only had 3 mana anyway. So I'm going to just let that go through and then basic mana cycle at the end of his turn and try and find a basic land cycling and grab myself a white mana so I can play the Wall of Omens. That way I can prevent that doing any more damage to my face. So we've got a Krenko's Command here as well. So that's kind of frustrating. So he's going to swing in with that. I'm going to lose 2 health, and it's going to get pumped up to a 3/2, but at least I can prevent it doing any more damage with the white mana. So let me do that. So we're going to basic land cycle. Did I get a random mana? I can't remember. No, I do get to choose one. Thank God for that, because I want the plains. I need that white mana. It's amazing I've got none of my tri-land so far. I do have another safe passage though, which is quite cool. So I am going to skip on through and then play my Wall of Omens. We do have the Warden of the Eye. Once we've got to 5 mana, we can then potentially bring back something like the Obelisk of Alara. Oh, we've got 2 of them as well. Excellent. So I will be able to bring back my Obelisk of Alara with my Warden of the Eye, which is quite nice. We do also have safe passages from now on to prevent us taking too much more damage as well. So he's playing Triumph of Ferocity. So if he's got the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power, he gets to draw an extra card, which is kind of terrifying, but... So I don't know why he doesn't swing with all of these, because basically I can only really block the blood. I can only really block the Blood Crazed and the Innate. There we go. So at least I have the safe passages now. Can't really play anything else at the moment because I don't have any mana. So as soon as I got up to 5, I can potentially start going digging for my obelisk, which would be quite nice. But at least I have 3 safe passages to get me through for now. Depends what he swings in with. They may or may not play the safe passages, or might save these for later, depending on if he's able to pump this up or anything like that. So he does go up to 4 cards. Oh my god, Beastmaster Ascension. That is kind of terrifying. And a Chasm Skulker. Oh my sweet Jesus. I am in a whole world of trouble right now. So I'm probably just going to... So that's going to get 3 tokens on it. I'm just going to block for now. I'm going to save my safe passages until it becomes entirely necessary to do so. So let's also flash back my Think Twice. Doesn't really matter what I play because it's the end of his turn. So, ooh, excellent. We've got an extra mana, which is good. Ooh, and a Satyr Wayfinder as well. So We're going to drop that this turn, and then we're going to start having to use the safe passages, I think. Let's hit continue. So what we really need now is mana, so I've got too many cards here, so I could go for Kozilek, or I could go for the Time Warp, as the Time Warp is basically useless right now, so... And he's getting to draw 2 cards every turn, and that thing is going to get crazy big. What I could really do with is my... what's it called? My brain's totally gone. So he's going to inspire himself. This thing's going to get even bigger. Yeah, what I could really do with is my brain's gone completely to mush right now. My board wipe. That's what I'm looking for. So he's going to swing in with all of this. I'd assume he's swinging with all of this. Nope. So that's only going to get up to 6. So I don't need to play the safe passage this turn, which gives me an extra turn, which is always nice. And he's going to play Titanic Growth on it. So do I play the safe passage? Nah, I'm gonna let that go through. So I have an extra one of these for later on. So I've also got a nice Archaeomancer as well. So that would be useful. Let's play the Satyr Wayfinder though. We'll hit continue. I want to keep at least one of my white manas open here. So let's make sure I've definitely got a white mana open. Yep, that should be fine. Come on, we're looking for a white mana here. Oh, any mana, sorry. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I think I'll go Mystic Monastery or Frontier Bivouac. That'll be fine. Any one would do, basically. Let's play you, and then we've got the safe passages. He probably thinks he's going to start winning now, but we do have the safe passages every turn. That thing's going to get crazy huge, though. So let's see what happens. I just need more mana. Like, I could do the Cultivate, really. Another Chasm Skulker. This is insane. Like, I'm in a really bad place right now. I mean, I've got plenty of mana. Okay, up to 10. Kozilek might win it for me. But who knows? I don't think I can win this somehow. Unless I get a board wipe, I'm pretty doomed. So he's just going to swing with everything this turn. And then we're just going to save passage. So these are all now crazy huge. I'm just going to skip blocking. There we go. So nothing happened that turn. Another mana, which is good. So we'll play you. No point playing this as I want to use 2 more safe passages. So I'm basically deeply doomed right now unless I can get the Kozilek down. But I don't know if I can do it unless I draw into a fog as well. I mean, if I could get that down, I suppose the Annihilator would be fantastic. But, so we're just going to hit continue there. We're not going to attack. A board wipe would also be quite good, as it just totally wipe his board. So we're basically going to pray that we are able to draw into a, what's it called? One of my board wipes. Planar Cleansing, that's what I'm looking for. I think it's Planar Cleansing, yeah. So these are all just like crazy huge right now. We've still got 2 turns to hopefully draw into the card we need. He's still drawing into fantastical amounts of cards. He probably thinks he's still won. So I don't even think a board wipe's going to do it for me because this Chasm Skulker is going to really screw me over. Because all those kind of like tokens which are going to get dropped down afterwards are really going to bite me in the ass as well. So it's just making this as big as possible. That is just insane. So what's he going to swing in with? Everything, I'm guessing? So this is where I declare blockers. So I skip blocking, play the safe passage. Nothing happens. I've still got one more of them to come, mate. 2 more of them to come. Fantastic. So we're not looking too bad at the moment. I mean, could I recover anything? How much mana would that leave me with? That would leave me with 2, so that's completely useless. So basically what we're waiting for here is for me to find, I don't know, like I said, all I really want is my Planar Cleansing. I think I've got 2 of them in the deck, so I think we just carry on for now. Skip attack. So this is where the Turbo Fog deck is a little bit ridiculous. I could just bore my opponent to death, and he could just leave because all I'm doing is just fogging every single turn. That's just insane. I don't even, like I said, I don't even think Planar Cleansing is going to help me here. So we've got a Triton Shorestalker, you know, in case he didn't already have enough things on the board. He probably doesn't realise I've still got 2 safe passages just nestled in my hand. Play another one. This is getting a little bit silly now. But we'll carry on. Oh, very nice. I managed to find myself an Elvish Visionary. So I think we'll play you this turn. And then we shall skip attack. Said I'm looking for my board wipe, essentially. We've got another Archaeomancer, so we've got at least 2 more safe passages, I think. So I think I've got 7 mana. Yeah, I've got at least 7 mana, so I can play both Archaeomancer and safe passage. But yeah, I don't think I've got a hope of winning here, unless I just happen to luck out and draw into my... so he's playing Krenko's Command. This is kind of hilarious. I do find Turbo Fogging kind of funny, but this usually plays out slightly better than this. So I'll play another safe passage just to really piss him off. It's like 4 safe passages in a row. And we got a wall, but I don't think that's particularly useful right now, as we'd rather play the Archaeomancer. So yeah, got to make sure I leave at least 1 white mana open. So I would very much like my safe passage, please. And then we should just hit continue. Skip attack. So I'm still hoping for a board clear here. I don't think it's going to happen somehow, but I'm still hoping. Because basically, even with a board clear, he's still going to have, like, I don't know, 15, like over 30, what's what I'm looking for? Blue squid tokens on the board, so I think even then I'm going to be, like, deeply doomed. I don't even know why he's still swinging in. I bet he's hoping that I get bored before he does. Although I'm almost dead, put it this way. Unless I get 1 more mana, I'm kind of screwed. No, I'm kind of screwed here. Well, I suppose Cloud Shift would work for me, because that way I could Cloud Shift the Archaeomancer, and it's a lot cheaper than playing another Archaeomancer, so yeah, we could do that. So if we Cloud Shift you, give me a safe passage, please. And then I think I should still have enough open, even if I play this. That is white mana? Yeah, that's white mana, so that's also white mana, so yeah, I can play... Just skip combat for now. Skip attack. Let's also play the Wall of Omens. See what we find. Another land, that's what I was looking for. So we can now play a forest. And then... I'm guessing we just hit continue. How much mana have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll just hit continue. He's probably like frustrated at how long I can keep this up. I wonder if I could draw him out. That'd be kind of hilarious. I'm wanting to draw myself out first though, by the looks of things. What's he got? Elvish Visionary? Yeah, you keep drawing cards. You might mill yourself, which would be kind of funny. I can keep up this fogging all day long. I've still got fogs in my deck as well to come, to be fair. He's going to mill himself out of this rate if he's not careful. So we just play safe passage. Skip blocking, nothing happens. More land. Well, I'm not going to complain. More land would be useful. If we could get Kozilek down, would be nice. What we need to play now is another Archaeomancer, making sure we leave at least a white mana open, so let's play you next. Let's get ourselves a safe passage. And then we're just going to run through this now. Sorry, turbo fog. And then we're just going to skip attack. This guy's going to absolutely hate me. Let's be honest, I would hate me right now if I was playing against me. So we're gonna see this through to conclusion. This is going to be a one-game episode, I think, but it's just kind of hilarious. I want to see if I can win, just because he's drawing so many cards. I reckon I could almost mill him down. That's how funny it is. If he's not careful, he's going to mill himself down. So he's drawing 3 cards every turn. I don't know if I can keep this up, though. Especially if he uses card draw mechanics, he could be in a whole world of hurt. So playing a cleanse could be kind of hilarious if I get one of them at some point. It's like, is he even going to bother attacking? Because that would help me as well, to be fair. Act of treason. What's he going to act of treason? My Archaeomancer. Okay. Any reason? So he's going to swing in with all of that. Okay. So he's going to... Oops, a daisy. Skip, block in, pause. Safe passage. Nothing's going to happen. End of turn. Let's play my Seaside Citadel. I'm just going to skip combat. Skip attack, and then we'll play a Warden of the Eye. Make sure we leave at least a white mana open. Give me safe passage! Yeah! There we go. And then we're just gonna... This guy's gonna be really quite frustrated right now. To be fair, I can't keep this up for much longer anyway, so this could go down to the wire. So if I was able to board wipe him, I don't know, maybe not. But like I say, he's gonna have so many tokens though, it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm basically just praying for a board wipe right now. I could have done with it a long time ago, to be fair, but this is going to be huge. I won't be able to defend against that. I'm kind of just delaying the inevitable almost. But I almost want to kind of play it out in case I can win. I don't know if I can or not, but... Safe passage! Yeah! He's got to keep trying, though. Poor guy. Huh, I can play Kozilek, but it's kind of pointless at this rate. So he's thinking twice. Mate, you're going to mill yourself out. How much land have I got? I've got 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. What is he doing? He's going to mill himself out at this rate. So... let's hit continue. Skip attack. Play a Warden of the Eye. Go grab another safe passage. And then just hit continue. I don't think I've got enough cards. Have I got enough cards to block him now, almost? I don't think so, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I haven't got enough cards to block him, put it that way. Ha! He's got his own Kozilek. Oh no! I didn't know he's going to have Kozilek. He's just drawn 4 more cards. What's he doing? Is he totally crazy? He's going to mill himself out if he's not careful at this rate. He's down to 13 cards. And if he doesn't swing, that just gives me even more advantage, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to play Kozilek next. Well, he has to swing in with at least a couple of these, so... some safe passage. Yeah, I've got to play Kozilek and hope that I draw into a fog, basically. Unless I draw into one now. So he's got to discard cards. He's got 10 cards in his hand. That's crazy. This is kind of a little bit ridiculous. Well, we've got the Sandstep Citadel, so how much we got? 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got a prayer, draw a fog here. Please, that's a green. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's game over now. That's game over. I think I've lost. Yeah. So, yeah, GG, no fogs anymore. Oh, no. I don't believe that. That is really sucky. I was hoping that one of those 4 cards would have one of my 4 fogs in the deck, but unfortunately it does not. So that's game over because I don't think I can defend against that. So, yeah, that's a concede. Okay, guys, here we are for game number 2. So this will be the second game of the day, and only the second and last because I'm not playing another one after this. That first game was 20 minutes, so I'll start off with a Nomad Outpost. This is quite a nice deck. We've got 3 lands. 3 lands to start off with? Yeah, 3 lands to start off with. We've got a Wall of Omens, and we've got some Traumatic Visions for the land cycling. So, oh, very nice. We've even got to Think Twice as well. So we're going to drop a Plains here, just so I can drop myself down a Wall of Omens and draw a card that way. So we've got an Obelisk of Alara in our opening hand. Yeah, I don't believe that last game. That guy must have absolutely hated me. Oh, excellent. We've even got one of our Fogs as well. So this was what I was looking for. This is what I was hoping to draw into on that very last draw with the Kozilek. Oh, we've even got Kozilek as well. He's just come out to say hello. We can't actually play the Think Twice because that's a tapped land. So we'll be playing Think Twice next turn, I'm assuming. Just draw a card. See what he does this turn. Playing Jolly Green Lad. He's playing a Selesnya deck by the looks of things at the moment. So we've got a Mentor of the Meek. Fair enough. So he's going to be trying to draw cards. Yeah, I was hoping in that last game to try and mill him out, but unfortunately I didn't quite get to where I wanted to be, which is kind of sad, but never mind. So I'm guessing this is a token deck, so we'll probably be wanting to get the Obelisk of Alara down ASAP. Good job we've got the Fog as well. What I really, really want in this particular hand would be my Planar Cleansing to cleanse away all of the tokens that you might play. So green-white's almost always token nowadays. So there's no point in him actually swinging. He's just going to get blocked by the wall anyway. Is he playing anything else? Nothing? So let's Think Twice now. Oh, that was good timing. He didn't play anything. That's really weird. Ah, we got a land, which is what we were looking for. And another Think Twice, so even better. I mean, I could land cycle here to get me up to 5, and then we're only 1 away from the Obelisk, which is always nice. So yeah, it might be worth doing that. So probably do that at the end of his turn and see what he does first. So I'm going to hold on to the Fog just to be on the safe side, and then we'll probably Think Twice and land cycle at the same time. Oh wow, so that's a 2/2 as well, and he gets to draw a card as well. That's all he's doing this turn. And he's playing up mana. Oops-a-daisy, I don't want to play the Fog. Oops-a-daisy, let's Think Twice. And then... oh, I can't land cycle because I've only got 1 blue mana, haven't I? Whoops-a-daisy. Ah, but we do have the Cultivate, which is even better. Ooh, and more mana. Fantastic. This is what we like to see. So, let's hit continue. So we don't actually need to land cycle anymore. So, let's play the Cultivate now. We've still got the Fog open, which is good. So what do we want? We'll get a white and a blue. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we'll just hit continue. So depending on what he plays this turn, it might either be a block or it might have to play the Fog. So, but we will be getting the Obelisk down pronto. How much mana are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Captain of the Watch. That's kind of terrifying. Oh, damn, I wish I could counter that, but I can't. So this is where I really need my Planar Cleansing now. So he's going to swing in with that 7/7, which is kind of really quite terrifying. So we're just going to fog here. And pray that I actually draw into a... So I'm just going to skip blocking as I fogged. Ooh, got a safe passage though, which is good. Can I play anything else apart from that? I'm trying to think. I can't really play the obelisk because that wouldn't leave enough mana open. So it's almost tempted to now do the basic land cycling. How much am I up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So nowhere near Kozilek. So I might have to do safe passage and also flashback, I think, twice to try and draw into a... What's the word I'm looking for? I do have the Archaeomancer as well, which is good. So I may have to do basic land cycling and a safe passage this turn. Depends what he plays. Beastmaster. Do I counter that? No, I'm going to have to let that go through, I think. So, yeah, I really need to find my Planar Cleanse again. So, I've just been swamped like twice. Just gonna fog here. Safe passage anyway. So, he's not gonna be able to do anything this turn. So, it's just gonna go through. So, I've been screwed over by Beastmaster Ascension twice. So I'm just going to land cycle here as well. See what we find. Grab a red one. Why the hell not? Fog is useful because that keeps us in the game for another turn. Can't really play... Or could play Obelisk of Alara and also keep a fog open, I suppose. Should be quite nice. And I can start picking off creatures or dealing damage to his face. Is that useful? I don't know. It's tempting to play the Obelisk and play the Fog this turn, I suppose. That could be quite good. But we want to keep a green mana open, like so, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. So we can play the Archaeomancer next turn and bring back a Fog. And that way we can also then start picking off his health as well. I still don't know if I can win. I can still really do with a Planar Cleanse. So I've got Banish a Priest. What the hell is he going to banish? That's fine. Wasn't doing much anyway. Let's wait for him to swing. And then we're going to Fog. So he's going to swing with everything. Then we're going to Fog. There we go. Go to Hell. So that's not going to do anything. So we've got to hope that we draw into a safe passage. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. That's going to be the only thing that will keep us in this. Will be a safe passage. Oh, not safe passage. A Planar Cleanse. That's what I'm looking for. So let's play the skip combat. Let's play the Archaeomancer. We'll grab ourselves the Fog. The Fog. There we go. So how much damage does it do to a player? Deals 3 damage to target player. Not that useful. Yeah, nothing that is particularly useful. So can I also play a Satyr Wayfinder? I think I can, because there's no point in me doing anything with Obelisk of Alara quite yet. Do I play this now, or do I play it next turn? Maybe play it next turn. See what happens. So, let's get a Fog. There we go. Skip blocking. What's he going to do? He's got an Attended Knight. Okay. What am I going to do here then? So I think I'm going to... Do I deal damage to him or do I discard Kozilek, knowing that I can't really play anyway? Let's... that should be fine. And then we're going to draw a card. So we've got an Elvish Visionary. So do I get rid of Kozilek or Traumatic Visions? I'm thinking Traumatic Visions at this point because there's not really much you can do. I'd rather keep that just to be on the safe side. Play the Mystic Monastery. So I think I'm dead here unless I can draw... Unless this draws me a Planar Cleanse. Nope, so I think that's GG. Never mind. Okay guys, so sorry about that, no wins today, but I just came up against like two opponents which had quite aggressive, kind of like quite swarmy decks, and I just couldn't really cope with it, unfortunately, so the Turbo Fog did not work today. Basically what we were looking for was this card here. Apparently I've only got one of these, maybe I should have had a second one in there, just because I was like desperately looking for a Planar Cleanse every time and couldn't find it, so maybe I would have taken out something like an Archeomancer. Time Warp, yeah, maybe it would have been better to have gotten rid of the Time Warp as opposed to the Planar Cleanse, but yeah. So let's have a quick look at the deck. So in terms of the land usage, we've got 4 white, 3 blue, 1 red, 3 green, because if we look at the distribution, we've only got a little bit of red just splashed in to make it an Ink Treader deck, and it's mostly white, blue and green, as you can see. Maybe it would have didn't really matter where you shift that around, because basically primarily what we're looking for in this deck is the tri-land. So we've got Seaside Citadels, Frontier Bivouacs, Mystic Monasteries, Nomad Outposts, and Sandscape Citadel. I basically looked at a kind of a similar deck online to kind of see how the mana distribution should go for this, so I kind of copied that a little bit. Mostly because some of these introduce the black mana, so you can use the black spell on the Obelisk. In terms of the deck, we've got Cloud Shifts for popping things like Archeomancer a second time, things like Elvish Visionary, stuff like that. Wall of Omens to draw cards and early defend ourselves. Safe Passage, so this and Fog are the key Fog cards in the Turbo Fog deck. Planar Cleanse to dig yourself out of a hole, which I could have done with in both games really. The Think Twice. So this is good for early card draw when you're looking for key components such as Planar Cleanses and Archeomancers and stuff like that. Archeomancers to bring back Fogs and Safe Passages. Time Warp, just because if you're in a good position later on in the game, it's good to have a second turn, but in hindsight, maybe a second Planar Cleansing would have been better. Traumatic Visions for the basic land cycling and the late game counter. The Fog for early game fogging. Elvish Visionary for early game kind of presence and also card draw. Satyr Wayfinder for finding some of those lands and thinning out your deck. Cultivate for ramping up that a little bit faster. We've got the Obelisk, is one of our win cons. If we can get this down fairly early from like cultivating and drawing into lots of land, it can be devastating, but obviously it didn't work either time for us. Got the Kozilek, so if you can get up to 10 mana and your opponent hasn't kind of got too much on the board, this thing is devastating. So you get to draw 4 cards, it's Annihilator 4, and then when it dies you also get to shuffle your graveyard back into your deck. And then we've also got 3 Wardens of the Eyes, so 3 is the maximum we can have, which allows us to bring back things like Obelisk of Alara and any spells or instants. So that's the deck, that's some games. As always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.